Welcome to We Told You So, episode 161. These are coming in hot lately, and this is one of the most important ones I've ever done. This episode is going to be specifically geared to the Maga. Not the Maga who are openly admitted fascists who are totally fine with everything happening. No, I'm talking about the ones who voted for Trump for cheaper eggs, or for national security and building that wall. When are you finally going to admit that you were wrong? Because let's look at everything that has happened, especially recently. I already made a video about this morning, but this is the thing that has me the most distressed. Because, honestly, I have no idea how we get out of this. MAGA officially has control over the voting systems. The dictator, just like in Russia, now has control over the voting. This is why Vladimir Putin repeatedly wins re-election with like 95% of the vote. Not just by suppression, but also by changing the results. And now it is going to be changed to Liberty Vote, a brand new company that was specifically formed in order to buy up voting machines. This is straight out of the fascist authoritarian playbook, and anyone who doesn't see this is a fucking idiot or is complicit. But also MAGA, Donald Trump is making our country go broke. He keeps having people go on Fox News and claiming that our economy is booming, where our prices are going up, our GDP is in the toilet, and even billionaires are starting to panic. Trump was planning on switching us all over to crypto, but his new 100% tariffs on China just made crypto crash and lose 10% of its value. He was touting all of the tariff money that he brought in, but now he says he has to use it to bail out the farmers that were screwed over by his tariffs. All while the government continues being shut down because the Democrats are standing their ground and not letting the Republicans take away people's health care. Because that repeated claim that the Democrats are trying to give free health care to undocumented immigrants is absolute horseshit. He has also eroded people's faith in healthcare because his idiotic people in charge keep making outrageous claims like Tylenol causes autism, that vaccines that have been safe for 200 years are somehow suddenly bad, and for the first time in many years in this country we have people dying from measles. But also MAGA, just like you guys claimed for dozens of years that the Democrats were trying to come for your guns, every single Democratic president was somehow coming for your guns, when Trump was the only person during his first term who actually advocated for taking people's guns without due process. But now he and his Attorney General, Pam Bondi, have been given approval by a federal judge to seize the membership lists for the Second Amendment Foundation and Firearms Policy Coalition. So they are creating a registry of gun owners in this country, which is something you guys said was a red line a long time ago when you kept claiming the Democrats were going to do it. And as people prepare for the upcoming No Kings protest on October 18th, Trump and the MAGA world are already blaming their Antifa boogeyman for the upcoming peaceful protests, claiming that anyone who protests against him and his regime hate America, which is specifically the reason why a while ago he said he was declaring Antifa to be a domestic terrorist group, while Antifa is not even an organization at all. It's because so that anyone who protests against what Trump is doing gets labeled Antifa and a terrorist. Because much like I said before November, Trump was going to outlaw protesting. And here he is doing that exact same fucking thing, and you guys don't seem to fucking get it. And this was not lost on people like Obama, who said, what would have happened if during my presidency I had said there's a lot of problems in Dallas, and I'm gonna send the National Guard to Texas no matter what the governor says. It is mind-boggling to how Fox News would have responded. And he's absolutely fucking right. Because while Republicans keep trying to claim that everyone who disagrees with them is a communist, a Marxist, or a Yahtzee, once again, as always, we find out that it's the Republican Party who is backing Yahtzee policies. Us here on the left, the Antifa, are the ones who are against fascism and Yahtzeeism. Do ya fucking get it yet? Because your grandparents are rolling over in their fucking graves. I have absolutely no idea how to handle this shit anymore, and especially now with MAGA taking control of the voting systems, I have practically lost all hope. But you know, at least TikTok's looking out for my well-being, I guess. This has been We Told You So. Civilization has existed for 4,000 years, and we couldn't move past racism without destroying ourselves. We fucking failed.